and welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie. I hope you are doing well. Right, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a challenge, and it's not really a challenge. It's over on Scrimpin. Is it Scrimpin? Hang on, I'll have to have a look now. Bear with. It's with Create with Scrimpin Mummy, and she has certain either challenges or things to do, themes and things to do. So I'm going to do the index card themes. I think that'd be quite good because it'd be good to make them up for like journal cards and stuff for your junk journals. So I'm going to do that. But first, the one essential when crafting that nobody really films, and that's to make a coffee. Okay, so far I've dug out my index cards. I've got quite a few there. I'll just move my scissors and everything. And then we will crack right on. So the first one, I'm just going to get it up on my computer screen, is, I think the first one is People, first week, because I missed the first week. And then the second week is Wings. Let's have a look. Right then, so the first week is altered index cards, okay, with a theme. Your card size should be approximately 4x6, which I think these are. Might be slightly bigger, if not I will cut them down. Yeah, they're a bit bigger, 4x6. Oh, so therefore, oh no, they are right, 4x6. Right then, so I'm going to take two. So we're going to do two today. So we'll do the first one, which is People, and that's photographic people. So I've got here, I've got all my little bits and pieces in my storage that I keep. Now then, we could do, I might do like a little steampunk one of, I don't know, am I going to do her or am I going to do him? I might do him. So we'll take him out. Then in here I've got, this is what I do when I do my junk journals. I literally just, whatever scraps I've got left over, I just literally print, stamp stuff on them. So I might use some of this. So we'll keep that out. What else are we going to use? We want something really for the background, don't we? So I might just get some book page or something like that for the background. Oh, what about a little tag or something? I might do like a little steampunk type situation, so we could put him like that. It says, I'm going to do it that way or that way. Actually, yeah, I mean they are both the same. I don't know why I even did that, but probably going to do that. And then what I might do is cut out a little frame or something. And then we can do something else. I'm just going to pop and get some page book. Bear with. Okay, so I'm back. I have had a rummage through my drawer and I kind of know what I'm going to do. So I've also got beside me on this side of my desk some scraps of file folders. So what I thought I would do is, because I popped that into there and it's like an index card, I was thinking of creating a bit like a file, a missing persons type file. So I've got the basis of that, which you saw, and then this is what I mean. This is like all bits. I've got loads of like file folder. I get these from Amazon. They're really good for matting and layering, and sometimes using for junk journals and stuff like that. So that is that. So what I'm going to do is, I was thinking about utilising that on top. So just lining that up with that there, gluing that on top, and then I would glue that on top of there, so it's a bit like a file. Pop that on there, and then I was thinking about using the found die that comes in. I've got to put it back in properly. The Lost and Found, it's the Thinlits. The number is 662689, and it comes with all of these motifs in it. I don't know if I take that out there, you can see that better there. So that's the one that I am going to be using. So I'm going to cut that out, and then I kind of want it, if I place everything where I want. So I'm going to pop that just on there, comme ça. And by me, I've just got some washi tape that I accidentally ripped, and I'm literally just going to pop that down, because that's exactly where I want my cut to be. Now, I did get this out, but I think I might have to get the big boy out because I can't cut this down. Yeah, I'm going to cut this out on my other die cutting machine because this one isn't big enough. And I will be back. So, here we go. There it is, all cut out. It's a really good die set. I love it. I think I got it when Sizzix were having one of their sales. So, that is going to sit just on there. Perfect. Perfect. Right, so that will layer up on top of there. And I need to put my phone on silent. Sorry about that. And then this. I might need to straighten this up, take it out of the cabinet card. I might even create a frame for that. Let's have a look. I've got some dies up here on the wall. Do we want to do something? Ooh, maybe with a bit more card. Now this one I can cut up. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I love this. Crafting on the hoof. Right, so we'll just cut out a piece of card, and then hopefully it will all start coming together. We'll go that way. Just cut that down there. I think these are dies that I got from AliExpress years ago, so but I'm sure you can get these type of dies in quite a few places. So I love having several die cutting machines because it just means that you can quickly do some die cutting. And there we have it. We've got our little, put that to one side, our little frame. So I'll pop that back on my magnetic board. Move those out of the way, and I think that's what I'm going to do, is to pop that onto there. Yep, and then we can have, let's take some of these out and see what we've got. Are there tickets? I think I've got some numbers somewhere, like miscellaneous numbers, so I might use those on that. Or I have got these are just like sticky labels. I got these from, oh, now then I'm talking probably 8, 9, maybe 10 years ago. Oh, what's her name? Oh, crikey. Martha Stewart had a whole load of stuff in Staples, and they were selling it off dirt cheap. And I've got all these like sticky labels. I bought folders and all sorts of things, and I've never used them, so I just started to put numbers on them. So I might use the red number down there as well. What do we think? What do we think? I think that's a yes. So I'm going to ink everything up. Now when I ink everything up, I'm just going to have a slurp of my coffee. So when I ink everything up, I am going to be using walnut stain and, if I can find it, my, it's not on there. Oh, there it is. My shaving brush. So I shall ink all of that up and then I will be back. Right, I've turned my phone off and so I've literally just got walnut stain and I literally just pop that onto the brush and then I'm just going to use my craft mat here and just, I have got a glass mat underneath but it glares really badly. So I'm just doing the edges here because you're not really going to see most of the card. So we will just ink the edges and that's all I'm going to do with everything. So trust me, you're not missing out on much. So we'll do this on here. I'm toying whether to get the oxides. So if you have used oxides, please let me know what they're like because I've had these inks. I mean, I've just literally re-inked this, but I've had these inks since I lived in Yorkshire and that was more than 8 years ago. So yeah, I bought them. There was a lovely little craft shop in Northallerton. I don't even know if it's still there. It was a paper craft shop, then it turned into a knitting shop. It was a lovely, lovely little shop. If you ever get to Northallerton, pop and have a look. And also, if you ever go to Northallerton, go to Lewis and Cooper's. Or they have got a Betty's, but sometimes I think Betty's is a bit overrated. But Lewis and Cooper's, oh, I tell you what, the coffee, the tea and the coffee there is amazing. Now then, I'm tempted to line up with that section there, I think, when I glue this down, but I'll finish inking these up and then get to gluing, I think. Right, so we've come to the point now where I've inked everything up and I'm going to start committing myself and gluing everything down. So I'm going to glue this on top and then I'll cut round it, I think. So I'm just gonna grab my glue and we are going to pop glue around the edges. I love these. These are actually specifically, or well, they're supposed to be for polymer clay, but I love them for glue because I am forgetful, lazy, whatever you want to call it. I can't be bothered to clean brushes, to be perfectly honest. So at least with these, if the glue dries, you literally peel it off. And you can get big silicone ones as well for hairdressing on Amazon. Oh my, for paint, like if you did painting and stuff like that, acrylic paint, I think it would peel off. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that because I haven't tried it yet. But, right, so I'm going to place this down on our gentleman. And I'll just let that set up and dry and then I'll glue the rest. And we can cut that out. So we're going to glue all along here just to glue this down. Should move that out of the way really, shouldn't I? Yeah, so there's some, I mean, it's a shame really because there used to be some really good craft shops around me as well where I live now currently in the West Midlands, but sadly with all that's happened over the past 2 years, now sadly no more. And the range, our range at least, is terrible. It never has anything in it. Whenever we go in, they always have stuff in pallets, but there's never anything on the flipping shelves. I'm like, they always have these pallets, but there's never anything on the shelves. So who knows? Right, put that on here. Now the reason I haven't cut the rest of this straight on the bottom is because it's going to be hidden anyway. So it doesn't really matter too much. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my just what's left on my brush. And as you can see there, it's just going to give that a nice little bit. And I love the fact that you can get in some of the glue as well, just to give that old look. Just get my bone folder. I've got a bigger one in there, but I just like to do this, and it just helps spread the glue about your project. Right then, so pop this. Am I going to raggedy up the edges? Am I going to raggedy up the edges of that? I could do, if I could find my raggedy edge tool. Why is it when you're crafting on your own and you're not filming, everything just comes to hand? Well, maybe I'm not going to raggedy up the edges. Where's my scissors? Who needs a raggedy edge tool when you've got scissors? So you've got to be very careful though when you do it this way, because then I'll just ink around those. Right, just ink around the edges of those. Then we can stick everything down. Yeah, I went to get some more tacky glue, but they didn't have any, so I ended up getting this Art Studio clear PVA glue. It's okay. So I got this. It's okay, but it's not the best, and it's what I've got, so it's what I'm dealing with. So it does flatten eventually. It won't just stay curled like that. So you just have to manipulate it a little bit, but we will get that sorted. Right, let's cut this fella out. Let's cut him out. What have I done with my scissors now? And just carefully go around the edge. There we go. Right then, put that in the bin. So we've got this. I'm going to put that on there. Am I going to put it on with a paper clip? I might even put it on with a paper clip. But I'm going to take some of these numbers first. And I'll probably put that on the bottom there. Is there any other numbers? No, I wanted to use those, didn't I? So I might put that on the bottom there as well. Right, just quickly glue that on. Actually, I'll glue this on as well. So we'll glue this on. I hope we're all having a wonderful Easter weekend. That can go that way. I'm going to put it on straight, or do we want it wonky? I will have it wonky. And then actually what I might do with that is staple that. Glue it, and I'll glue it and then I'll staple it. Yes, 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 yes. So we'll... Yeah, they're like those, this, well, it's not a glue spreader. They're like the glue spreaders you used to get at school, but I find them very hard, and it's just nice. And I think it just distributes the glue very well. So we're going to pop that on a bit like that, I think. Give that a little burnish. Move that out of the way. And give that a little That's it. I love these sort of challenges or themes and things like that because it just kind of gets you thinking. And if you've lost your mojo, like I have lost my mojo for, I would probably say about 2 years, and it's just all of a sudden come back to me. There are a multitude of reasons why I lost my mojo. One day I may go into it, but for the time being, it's here and I'm loving it. So I like that. I'm going to commit and I'm going to glue that down, and then we can work around him. So we'll just glue all of that down as well. Yeah, so it's a good way, I think, that or making embellishments as well, because I've been making tons of embellishments. The Graphics Fairy is amazing for that. I've got the premium membership and I've just been printing stuff off and cutting things out, fussy cutting and doing all sorts of things, because then you can pile up and make your own little crafty stash, and I love that. It's like a little crafty stash that nobody else has got, so you can create your own kits, and oh, it's fab. I've really been enjoying myself. So I'm gonna pop that so it's on the top. Now then, get my stapler. I have a extra long stapler, so that's why I didn't worry about it going on there. I shall get my stapler and I will be back in a sec. It's literally on the other side of the room. But yeah, this is like a binding stapler, so I can go in wherever, and I'm literally just gonna pop that onto there. I might do, I'll do one down there as well. There we go. So we've got him stapled in. Right. And I will carry on gluing the sides, because I don't think I got those sides very well, did I? Right, let's ink up these numbers. Peel that off. It's great because they're stickers. I'm actually just going to put that covering the bottom there. Do we have, looking to see if we've got like anything else that you could put. Just, I'm going to put these away before they end up going missing, because we do not want that. Yeah, so these are just scraps of coffee dyed paper, which if you follow me on Instagram you'll have seen a little short. I might put that on here at some point. Do I put that on there? No, I don't want that on there. Ah, that looks official, doesn't it? If she can get it out. Right, oh, I've put a hole in it. Never mind. Should take the thing off in future. Right. I want to do, put that on there maybe. And is there anything else? Let's have a look in my little box of tricks. Move this one out of the way. Do we want anything? I haven't really got anything that's... I'm going to go and have a rummage and I will be back. Right, I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to use this die, which if I'd have thought about it before and not just basically been crafting along with you, I would have done this the same time as I've done this, so then you could create a pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to mount anyway another index card on the back, and it's a good idea anyway because then I can hide these paper clips, which again I probably should have put onto there. So I'm going to put that on, and that's going to create a little pocket. Then I can put ephemera into it. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll just grab my no, I won't. I'll have to go onto my big one for that. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so let's take this off. Now we've got a little bit for putting ephemera in. So let's mount that to the back. I've got some double-sided tape. I'll use that for the time being, and I'll do that and glue at the same time. So I'm just going to lay that onto there. I've been filming off, but I have, haven't I? Oh man. Right. Oh, now then I have to be careful here, don't I? Because right, let's see if we can lift this off. Oh, Katie. Right. We're there, don't we? Right, what I need to do is see where that goes. So we'll do up to there, and then a little bit underneath. Haha. Good job I stopped then. That, and then I'm going to do the tiniest bit underneath there. And we'll use glue on the outside. And put that there. Right then, I'm going to glue this all together and then show you the finished article. And so I've done that, and they're just going to sit inside of there. What I will do is just ink that little section up there, like that. I'm going to put a little stamp just on there to verify that he's been found. Pop that in there, and that inside there. I don't know whether to do anything up on the top, or actually what I am going to do is I might just going to snip these off. So I'll snip these off, then there's one. Take that one off, and that one. There we go. And that is my first index card. I will write the date and everything on the back, and that's my first one. I hope you enjoyed crafting with me, and I'll see you for the next one. Have a great day.